Hi everyone, this is Kim from Earn Greater Profits, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add an email domain, a sending domain for in the platform so that you can send out campaign emails. So in the last video we added our domain, and we're still in the domain section under settings, and so you just scroll down to email services. And then you click on dedicated domain and IP. And if you have not set one up before, this screen may look just a little bit different. And you won't have these cards here because I've already got my sending domain set up. You just click add domain. And this can be anything you want. This is a subdomain, so you can name it mail, email, no reply, hello, whatever you want. I'm just going to name mine email.kim@work.com. And so I'm going to click add and verify. And it's already got it in gray. If you hit continue, it's going to see if your domain provider is on their list to be able to do it automatically, or you can add the record manually. So we're just going to hit continue. It's not going to find mine, so it'll end up just opening up the screen for us to do it manually. All right, so we've got everything we need here. But before we copy and paste these, we want to go into our domain provider again. And I am inside. I'll go back just a little bit so you can see. I use Namecheap for this particular domain. So here I am, Kim at Work. I'm going to click on Manage. I'm going to edit my DNS. And here is where we already set up our A record and C name record. Now, before we go ahead and copy and paste the new information, I want you to do one more thing. We're going to create an A record for this subdomain, and we're going to use this same value. So we create an A record, and we're just going to type in email or whatever you chose your subdomain to be, and then I'm just going to copy, Control C, and paste, Control V. Excuse me, it did not copy what I had. I'll just type it in. Okay, and then we're going to hit the checkbox, save the change. And so we have an A record, and this basically creates the subdomain for us. And now we're going to go back and we're going to add these guys. Now, depending on who your domain provider is, you may need to do things a little bit differently. And so let's just start, and I'll show you what I'm going to do differently. Our record is a TXT file. I'm going to copy that. And we'll go back to our provider, add new record, TXT. And then I'm going to paste in what it told us. Now, in some domain providers will allow you just to copy and paste exactly what's in our settings, exactly what this is telling us to copy and paste, but some they don't want everything. And so it's really hard to see because it doesn't give us a very large area here to see the entire thing that we're pasting. But what I'm going to do is I'm deleting my domain off of there and just leaving email, the subdomain name. So I deleted the dot and my main domain off of there and just left email. Okay. And so depending on your domain provider, you may also need to do this. Okay, I'm copying the value for that first one, pasting it in, and I'm hitting save. So if you go ahead and copy and paste the entire thing in here, and you're verifying your records and your records don't verify, then you'll need to also delete the .main domain from these settings, and you'll need to do it in almost every single one. So let's just go through the rest of them. So we've got another TXT file. We're copying that. New record, TXT, copy. So I'm deleting that entire thing and just leaving email. Copying our value. Saving that section. Okay, we're going to go to the third. It's a CNAME. Copying. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Just delete that end section. Copying the value. Pasting the value. Saving. Okay, we're on to our fourth, which is an MX. I'm going to copy. Now in some some domain providers, you just click add new record and it's got all of them there. In Namecheap and possibly some other places, you've got to go to the actual mail settings. So I'm going to add a new record here and paste it and delete that section again. And fourth, copy our value right here. And then also, oh, and my priority is going to be 10. It doesn't state that on this screen, but once we verify the records, it'll expand and it'll show that. I don't know why they don't show it right there. Okay, I'm going to save that. And then we're going to go back. We're going to do a secondary MX record, so I'll save that. Also, in some providers, they allow you to do multiple MX records in one line. So if you have the opportunity to do that, it might save you some extra copying and pasting. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're going to paste this last one. And you'll notice this is MXA and this is MXB. That's the only difference. It's just a secondary. Okay, so let's go back. We've got everything there. Let's go ahead and just click Save All Changes. Just make sure we've got everything set up here. And then I'm also going to reload my page where I've put in these settings, just so that it reloads the page, gets things activated, and it might take a minute anyway to activate all these things. So we're going to go ahead and verify these records. And you can see that the first one's verified, but the rest of them haven't verified yet. But now you can see that our priority for our MX records is 10. And you can see the complete host names here. And what we did, just as a recap while we're rating, is I just copied and pasted that section there. For the TXT, it's just email. For the CNAME, it's just email.email. For the MX records, it ended up just being email. And again, it just depends on your domain provider, what they prefer. So you can go ahead and put these in completely and try it. But if it does not verify everything within, say, 5 minutes, then you'll want to go back. If you can edit them here, then you go ahead and edit them. And it looks like I could edit mine instead of, deleting them and repasting, copying and pasting. So if things are not verifying within 5 minutes, go ahead and delete that .maindomain.com section off of all of these and off of these, and then re-verify. Okay, so let's just go ahead and hit verify domain again. So it's not verified, but it looks like everything on there is. So let's just give it a second and we'll hit verify domain again and it should go to the next page. Okay, let's try this again. I went and reloaded this page as well just to make sure that everything was set. Okay, so here we go. I've got my email.kim@work.com, and sometimes this SSL is not issued immediately, and so if it's not, it'll say verify with the line under it right here, and then you can click verify again, and it should just take a minute or two to populate and get you issued. So if you have any problems or questions about getting your email domain set up, if it's not verifying for you, please let me know and let me help you to step through it so we can get your email domains activated. Now, what we want to do is test your email and make sure that it's working. From here, let's because I have multiple domains to send email from, I'm going to go ahead and make this the active email sending domain. And then I'm going to exit out of this and hit the go back button. And then go to contacts. Just show you where I'm at. And then click on myself or a demo person that you've got. What you want to do is test and send an email. So you've got to type in an email that is not your work email that's attached to this, but like your personal email or a demo email that you can receive email from. I'm just going to leave it as my personal email. And then I'm going to send an email. My from email, I'm going to change to, it defaults to the user's first name. So because this is my account, Kim, it'll be kim@email.kim@work.com. I'm going to hit test. This is a test. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit send on that. Shows that the test was sent. You come over here, it's already there. And there you go. Here's my sending domain, kim@email.kim@work.com. Now, if you're sending through a campaign and not direct email, then it'll have your regular email. So it'll say kim@kim@work.com or whatever your regular email via email.kim@work.com. So there will be an addition when you're sending the campaigns. But there you go. So that worked. If you have any trouble with any part of this setup process, you don't get your settings verified, then please go ahead and reach out to me so we can troubleshoot. Thanks so much.